All right, welcome back. We are moving on to turn 4. Um, it's been fun as I've kind of gone back, looked at some of these videos, and then also been reading on Board Game Geek, some other people playing Bulge and stuff. I definitely think I've done a few things wrong. Please, if any of these videos, if you see I've done stuff wrong, drop it in the comments. I already noted, and I mentioned this on another video about using a bazooka from within a building in Mission 3. So hopefully got that corrected. But listen, one of my favorite things about this game, Andrew and Colin, Ben Hall always have said, hey, just keep playing. If you miss a rule, if you make a mistake, just keep moving on. War is chaos. So we are going to continue. We are on turn 4 out of 10. We're going to be looking, we are at daylight now, which we've already shifted to daylight. Let's see, but we still have fog. And the only way for the fog to lift, so that means we have limited line of sight. One interesting thing on turn 4 here, there is no defensive, there's no PC markers placed on turn 4. Then we go back to placing it 5, 6, 7, and 8 and dropping down. And it looks like we actually will get on row 1 a bombardment. So let's go. HQ event, we have none. Do they have an HQ event? They do not. Let's see. So no PC markers. So we have their units are here. Those are pinned. We have units here. A couple of pinned teams. Nothing here. Got a unit here. And we actually know these are activated. Got a fire team here. Pinned units here. Nobody here. And we have units on this card. I believe those are all of their... So all these activated. Yep. Believe that is correct. So they have a total of 5 enemy activity checks. So let's pull. We're going to do number 4. So that would be over here on this card. So these are pinned on the same card undercover. So it's a 1 through a 5. First one is a 1. That's a do nothing. Second one is a 5, which I believe is a fallback. Pinned on the same card. 1 is no action. 5 is fall back. 4 or 5 is fall back. So the second unit here, which is the paralyzed unit, kind of would have preferred the other one. Oh, yep. It's interesting that I've got a full squad there and a paralyzed unit. Was that? I'm wondering if another... I'm just going to go with it. I'm not going to make any assumptions. I probably did something wrong. So they're going to move back to the card that gives them the best cover, which will actually be this one with a +2. Can't get out of line of sight. It's definitely not a 0. That's a 1. So they are exposed. These guys don't fire, but these guys will open fire. And that is a volume of fire of automatic. All right. You know, I just read 2 LMG. 2 LMG. I don't think I took ammo from American units last turn looking at this. So I am going to real quickly march down the line. None here. These guys are not firing. These guys are firing, but they are not automatic. Here we have an automatic, so 2-1 HMG. 2-1 HMG has used an ammo. And here, 2 LMG has used an ammo. I definitely did not Oh, wait a minute. 2 LMGs down to 3. I'm gonna assume he did. I don't remember taking ammo for anybody on the U.S. side. I'm gonna assume I did not. I'm not. I don't think I did for the Germans either. There's only. Let's see. I don't think I did for the Germans either. So I'm going to knock those guys down to 3s. The tanks are fine. Everybody else has lost their ammo. So I think I fixed that. I think I got the ammo. Now, one interesting thing, 2 LMG is starting to run low on ammo. I have 4 ammo sitting here. I may get the CO to pick up 2 of them and truck them over there. So we'll look at that next turn. All right. So these 2 are done. So now we have 4. So number 2. So here, this is a fire team. So that is also a lat. A fire team is a lat. Now a fire team basically has nothing. Fire team not undercover on opposing. Fire team on opposing units. A fire team just basically sits and continues to fire. So he is done. So 3 of them. 1, 2. So it's this guy right here. So this is also pinned undercover on the same card. So that is a 5 again. That's going to fall back. Pinned on the same card as an opposing unit, undercover. So this unit will fall back. Now, where will he fall back to? This is a 1. This is a 1. I think it's just going to be, let's see, fallback priorities. Cover, yep. Well, volume of fire is taken into account. So this is automatic, and this is small arms. So he's going to move here. So that guy's going to move there. He's exposed. This now becomes automatic fire. This guy is firing here now, and small arms still. And this is also now a crossfire as he moved away. So we have 2 left. 1 and 2. Yep. All right. The first one. So this is the one. He is still unspotted. So he is an enemy. We are on an assault. And he is all of the situation. So a 1 through a 4. He is going to try to move onto my card. It's a 1. I think he does nothing. No action. Yep. So he just sits and continues to fire. And then the last one is, these are pinned, not undercover. 4. Pinned, not undercover, a 4. So this guy here is going to attempt to rally. He's green. He fails. The other one is a 1. No action. All right, so that's the end of enemy activity. On to us. So our CO has probably got 6. Yep. So we're going to draw. Are we still heavily engaged? I don't think we are. Oh, yeah, we are. This guy is still on the same card. All right. So the CO gets 4. Actually, he gets 5. But I am not going to do that. He can only spend 4 with this visibility, and he can only save 6. So I am going to have him activate the EXO, because I want the EXO to pick up this ammo and then move and ultimately get onto this card. Yep. Pick up the ammo. 1, 2. So activate the EXO. I don't. I might tell both of these guys. I'm in. He can. He'll activate the first sergeant as well. That's 2. Actually, he's going to tell the XO to pick up 2 of these ammo. So that's his third. Then he's going to tell the XO to move. Now, we don't mark them exposed when they're moving in these staging. So there's his 4 commands. So activate, activate, pick up, move. And that's going to help him get over to this guy's. I want to get him in here and then into a cellar. And actually, if I can get him in here, infiltrated, and he can drop his ammo and then move, even better. All right, so now the XO. The XO is, he has 10. So the XO is going to attempt to infiltrate, and he's going to go into that cover. So he is a veteran. So 1, 2, 3, he successfully infiltrated. So he moved here with an infiltration, drops his ammo, which is free, and then attempts to move back here. Not attempts. He does move back there because he didn't have an exposed marker. And then his 4th move, he's going to tell that guy to move over there. So he is saving 6. The first sergeant gets 5, so he's up to 10. He is going to move here. He is going to pick up the machine gun ammo for right now. That's 2. He'll tell this guy. I don't think I'm going to tell him to do anything right now. All right. He's saving 6. Now, first platoon gets 3. So he's a veteran. Where's the first platoon? First platoon is undercover, not under fire. So he actually gets a couple of pluses. He's up to 10 as well because he's a veteran and he's undercover. He's not under fire. It's a paralyzed team. So he's going to tell this guy to concentrate fire. So he is a veteran. No, he's line. So 1, 2. Oh, that I believe with concentrate fire, that's a critical hit with concentrate fire, I think. Let's check that real quick. Concentrate fire. I swear there's a critical hit with concentrating fire. Place a unit can be the target of multiple, all of which are cumulative. So I don't think it's necessarily, let me just check. If we pull a concentrate fire, yeah, there's no, only a grenade. All right. But, 7.1.1. Let's go look there. 7.1.1. Okay, if 2 or more cards with crosshairs are drawn, a critical hit. Target loses the benefit of its critical hit concentrated fire. All right. So we have a critical hit concentrate fire. Where? Oh, it's this. No, that's not it. There it is. All right. That's the... Oh, he's not undercover. We just get 2 concentrate fires. All right. Sorry. It's the if the target is not under cover, 2 concentrate markers are placed and both are counted. So this guy is going to be in a little bit of trouble. So that was 1. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that. I'm trying to think if I should move him off that card. We know artillery's potentially coming in next turn, but I don't think I'm going to. All right. He's going to move here. It's exposed. He's going to tell this mortar to try. Yep, I did use ammo. Try to hit right here. So the mortar is lined. So 1. So he did hit. So he used 1, 2 to move. He's going to use his 4th command. He's going to exhort. Okay, it didn't work. Was hoping to get a critical hit. But we did get a grenade hit on that. And so that drops him down to 3 ammo. All right. Eliminating that guy. Well, he's a 3. He won't get eliminated this turn because it keeps me at heavy. He might run away, though. All right. That's first. So first is now saving 6. He spent 4. Second platoon has 6. He is... Where's the second platoon? Second platoon is here. He is under automatic weapons fire. So, commands... He is undercover and a veteran, +2, -2 for automatic. So he just gets the 1. So he is up to 7. He is going to attempt to spot, and he's a veteran. So, and that is, so I'm veteran, +1. So it's so now it's +1. It is a green unit. +2, A +3. So I get 5 draws. 1, well, spotted him on the first. So he is now spotted, which flips that. This is automatic here as well. Now, I am going to attempt to lay down. He's going to tell the artillery FO to try to lay down artillery. So that is a 4. And the artillery FO is a veteran. No, he's line. No, he's veteran. Yeah. Why is that not? I think I actually talked about this earlier. There's something. Yep, I need to fix that. So he gets 4 draws. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a lot of infiltrate, but he did manage to lay down artillery. I'm going to knock that down to 1. And he is a -5. We have artillery concentration here. All right. So he'll quit firing at us, which is awesome. All right. So that's 1, 2. And then he's just going to stop. 1, 2. Third platoon gets woo. Third platoon is here. He's not under fire. He's line. He gets 5. So he's up to 10. He can only save 4. So it makes sense that he... Oops. Third platoon. He gets 5. So he's up to 9, but 8 is all that makes sense. So he's going to tell him to. Hey, wait a minute. Where's my seller on here? There's a seller on that card. Well, there's not, but there's supposed to be a seller on that card. Oh, I moved it. That would do it. So he is going to tell this guy to attempt with his first command, attempt to concentrate fire. He is a veteran. So 1, 2, 3. He did concentrate fire. And I do not believe that the concentrate fire, a jam negates any, a jam negates if the unit is liable to jamming, which he's not. So I'm not liable to jamming. All right. Because I'm not an A, G, or an F. So he is just a simple squad. So that actually will turn out all right. So that's there. That's 1. He is going to move here. So he's exposed. 2. He's going to tell the mortar to lay down a mortar on that card. And so let's draw 1, 2, a successful mortar attack on this card. I believe we just hit the 1. It's just 1 unit, right? A grenade attack. Grenade direct to a unit out of cover. 1 specific unit out of cover. Yep. All right. Almost would have preferred the grenade miss. So that was 3, and then his 4th is going to be to move to the. Now he's going to actually wait. All right. So he spent all 4 and is down here. All right. So now it's general initiative. 3. Wow. What do I want to do with general initiative? I want this guy to try to unpin himself. So he's a veteran. So 1, 2, 3. He failed to unpin himself. I want this guy to attempt to concentrate fire. He is a veteran. 1, 2, 3. He did not. Oh, you know what? I need to make sure that 3 mortar loses an ammo. 2. I'm going to have this guy pick up that ammo. So 2 LMG gets 2 more ammo. 2 LMG adds 2 ammo. There's my 3. All right. There is no capture. There is no retreat that I see. So we're on to the AT. So they have 4 units. And I didn't activate any of mine. All right. Let's see if we can do this properly. So we're going to draw for which one? 1, 2, 3. So it's this guy right here. That is, so he is not on a forest road anymore. He's on a road embankment. Fire at the closest visible tank, none. Visible vehicle, none. If no tank or tank destroyer is in play and on row 3, yep, that's row 3. That's row 3. Move to row 2 road embankment, which is here. So he is going to move here. And when he does, we first get resolve volume of fire. There was none. Carry out the action. He moves. This card is slow, so he's going to stop. In case of a move, resolve volume of fire again on the card he moves into. So he moved into this card. So we have, this is a panther. And so a panther, if we look at this, a German, a German panther has a defensive value of +3. So he starts with a +3. The cover and concealment on the card is a 1. So that is +4. He is moving +5. It is automatic weapons +7, meaning nothing can happen. So we're not even going to draw. So nothing can happen there. Then we carry out reaction fire from anybody. Now, we do have this guy and this guy who could fire. Just don't know if it's worth doing because they are a bazooka, -1 for close range. So they would be they're on this left side chart at the upper top. So we'd have to see if we hit them, but then it would be a gunnery value -1, defensive value +1, or +3, so it's a +2, then it's a +3, moving +4. I really need to get him ambushed, and he is sitting with infantry right now. So I am not going to take a shot. Now this guy is going to open fire and turn this into heavy weapons. So this is now heavy fire here. All right, so he's moved. Next unit, they have 3 units. So number 2, so it's up here. We know that this guy is just going to move down the road. And he is done. Next, 2 units. So it's the second one. So he is going to, interesting, he's going to move here, I believe, because, yep, it is, if no tank destroyer and on row 3 move to the road embankment. So he is going to move, physically move here. Now that's a bummer, partially, because that guy is going to help him. But this is now heavy, but when this thing flips, that's going to stop. So this is going to, we're not going to take that heavy fire. He will use an ammo, and he will take this incoming fire. So that actually worked out okay. And then the last one, we know that guy is just going to move to the road embankment. So that is their tanks. All right. So fire mission update. So this is where we're flipping that. That changes this to only being in this direction. I am going to have that up here and a little cockeyed, just so we know it's on this guard, and he is going to use some ammo. This tank is also going to use ammo. Looks like I already did that there. This guy is going to use some ammo. And that's, I think, and this guy will use some ammo because he's still firing. He's just not getting out of his cart anymore. So he's down to 2. All right. So that's the fire mission update. There is no potential contact. Pinned recovery. Do I have any units pinned? These guys are still facing. Now this is all pinned fire here. He's facing small arms from us. So this guy is still pinned. He's not double pinned, but he's pinned. And I don't think anybody else is pinned. He is still facing fire, so he's still pinned. So I believe that's correct. They're facing fire. I am going to real quickly knock out my units. 1 LMG, down 1. 2 LMG is going to use an ammo. And then over here, 2 HMG, and I believe 2. So both of these guys are going to use ammo. Yeah. All right. So I think that's my ammo usage properly done. So now it's just resolve fire. So let's just go left to right. This is -1. Well, first of all, it's +2 for the fog. +2 for the terrain. So that's +4. +5 for pinned. And then we have -5 effectively. So it's just even. So that is an even shot, 0, which is a miss. This guy is not even pinned anymore. Wow. Okay. Here. Incoming. Now, it doesn't affect the Panther yet. He'll be affected when he moves. So this guy is 0. For the concealment, the fog doesn't matter with incoming, so he is effectively a -5. So -4. So he is hit. Green. Oh, he's an assault team, which basically means he's a fire team for this purpose. So he is now pinned. And that could have been, should have been much, much worse. So, we don't have to adjust the volume of fire later for him. What is that guy? He doesn't have a PDF. Oh, yes, he does. What am I thinking? He sure does. And he is using an ammo too. So we have a heavy weapon here. Now it's +2, +3, +5, -3. So that's just a +2. Is pinned. So he's going to stay pinned again. All right. And this guy fired before, so he's now down to 3 ammo, actually. That's what it was. He fired when he was up here, so he's down to 3 ammo. All right, so here we have 2 different attacks. Automatic, this one's going to be a grenade, but this is +3 for, well, actually, I take that back. It is, because he's going through this white, so it's the 0, +2 for the fog. So that's +2, -2 for the automatic weapons, and then +1 for the pinned. So +1, wiped out by that. So it's a -2, right? So it's 0 for that, +2, +3 for pinned, +3 -5. So -2. Wow, -2. That is a miss. That's a real, those have been some bad hits. Now this guy is a -4. The fog doesn't even apply. So he's just a -4. Pinned. Wow. They are getting very lucky. Automatic weapons. So we have going through the green. So it's +3 for the fog plus the card, +4, -1. So these are both +3. So +3, pinned, +3, pinned. So they stay pinned. All right. This guy, nothing. So here we have close combat. So this is a pinned. So it's +2, +5, +6, -4. So the +2 is for the village, +5 for the upper story, +6, -4. So it's a +2. So he is pinned. So he stays pinned. All right. And then we have all pinned. So +2, +4, +6. I mean, these guys are basically +6s. So miss and a miss. So these two are nothing. You know, one thing I need to remember next time when the artillery, if artillery hits, I need to check the phone lines. Nothing here. Here we have heavy weapons. So that is +2, +4. And then this one is +5, -3. So that's a +2. And that is hit. Of course it is. He is a veteran. A casualty. Of course it is. And he is pinned. Jeez. And then this one was a +4, +8, -3. So he's a +5. Pinned. Oh, yeah. So he stays pinned. Unbelievable. All right. Nothing here, and then here is all pinned. So that's +4, +6. Fog is fog moves it to +6, plus they've got these, so it's just +6. Miss and pinned. So this guy is pinned. Wow. All right. And I think that is it. We've done our ammo. Yeah, I think that's it. We're going to clean up. And moving on to turn 5. That was an interesting turn. Now, turn 5, they start to hit us again with reinforcements. So it's going to get a little bit tighter and more dangerous here. All right. Well, hopefully this has been fun. Join me again when I hit turn 5. I'm going to stop this recording. We're at about the 40-minute mark. Seems like perfect timing. So see you again, turn 5.